Hey, what'll it be?
Excuse me. Hi there. Can I order an iced tea, please?
Iced tea? Wasn't your New Year's resolution to focus on your health?
My health? What's wrong with an iced tea?
What's wrong with iced tea? That stuff is swimming in free radicals. The tannins alone are known to cause cancer, AIDS, and even the gay.
The gay.
Big gay.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, of course.
No, not at all. No, not at all. But the cancer. This should do ya. This, Miles, is Jeffy Juice, the all-natural, all-organic cure-all for all of life's little problems. Brought to you by the makers of Jilly Juice.
Jelly juice? Isn't that the—
Using all-natural ingredients such as iceberg lettuce and sodium, Jeffy Juice cleanses the body of unwanted toxins such as hydrogen, oxygen, and candida.
Who are you talking to?
Better than just an ordinary health drink, Jeffy Juice is part of a broader protocol to protect you and your family from the ravages of time, old age, and excess income. Once adopted as part of your healthy lifestyle, Jeffy Juice can both satisfy your thirst but also give you a better bowel cleaning than even the most holistic of colonics.
Wait. It goes up your butt.
No, Miles. Instead, Jeffy Juice helps to flush all the toxins and candida out of your body about 6 to 10 times a day through thunderous and watery bowel movements that we like to call rapids.
Rapids?
That's right, rapids. You see, for years, the medical industrial complex, as well as Big Water, they've been trying to tell us the only way to stay healthy is to stay hydrated. But what they didn't tell you was that the body's water is where all the gay AIDS candida cancer lives. With this Jeffy Juice protocol, you can expel those nasty toxins in a safe, natural, and healthy way.
Are you being serious right now?
No, actually, it's just vodka and hippie superfood juice.
Cheeky. Yeah, so I take it this is going to be an intro for a new Jilly Juice video. I take it she's up to no good again.
Oh man, she's gotten so much worse since my last video.
So what are you going to do then?
Me? I'm just gonna have to do it again, I guess.
This is almost like a shit cult. We are in a poop cult.
Perfectly okay with being called and it's your fingers like, hot water under there, right at the entrance. Anus. Like poop really awesome this morning. So yeah, I talk about my poop again. I picked the poop out of my ass. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, you guys, I gotta go and change my shirts.
What's going on, everybody? Jeff Holiday here, and I'm so glad to see you back here with a new episode of A Song of Salt and Poo. Wow. I have saved so many juicy morsels just for this episode. Specifically for this episode. You see, in the larger expanded universe of the Jilly Juice saga, we're currently on episode 2 of the next trilogy, if you will, in the life and times of Jillian Eberly and her weird poop cult. Previously, we just had to do a little bit of a catch-up, see what's going on, see the legal trouble she's getting into, all of the problems she's having, and now, we're going to look at some of the craziest shit that she has said in the past 9 months. And, it's amazing. Also, as a little bit of a quick shout out, wanted to say hello and welcome to anybody who's new and finding this saga. And if for some strange reason, you haven't seen the videos that precede this, I would strongly urge you to, because This is such a dense, complicated, hugely involved story that you kind of got to get all of the context put together to really appreciate how bizarre this is.
So I'm going to create a waterfall, but I'm not going to waterfall in front of you. I'm going to just drink this, and you guys will then understand how this works.
Yes, no, thank you, Jillian. I don't actually really want to watch you have violent diarrhea.
It's not diarrhea.
Okay, I don't really want to watch you have a waterfall on camera, but yes, by all means, drink the juice. Let's see it.
The taste is so weird.
Yeah, I would imagine your magical miracle diarrhea water tastes so weird.
Sugar, I will. You gotta lay down, okay? I'll let you out in a minute. I promise, okay? I will let you out, I promise. Just go lay down, okay? What do you want? What? I know, but we can't. But what do you want? What? 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 Sugar. Ah.
Okay, we here at Jeff Holiday Laboratories, we actually do have a dog translation matrix, and we have plugged this into a machine, and we know exactly what Sugar is trying to tell her. Let's watch that one more time with the translator active.
I know, but we can't. But what do you want? What? What?
Good dog, Sugar, good dog.
All right, I gotta drink this because my dog she's right there. Hold on, you see?
No, I'm pretty sure that dog is warning you that you shouldn't be drinking that, but what do I know?
Whoa!
Ooh, strong stuff, huh? Call me crazy, but this is definitely a face that instills a lot of confidence in me that this is the kind of shit that I should be drinking. Maybe it's just me.
Whoa! Whoa!
But seriously though, Jillian, I mean, just drinking the juice, doesn't that seem a little bit amateur?
And this right here can be used topically and internally, douching, ears, nose, mouth, everything.
Did you just say douching?
Topically and internally.
Yeah, no, I don't really care about that, but did you just say douching?
Douching. So, I want to be the ultimate. I want to see what normal is for me.
Ooh. You want to see what normal is for you, but that involves you douching with a concoction that you've made that can cause hypernatremia to shove lactobacillus-laden fermented salty cabbage water in your hoo-ha. What? Ooh! But the best part about this video is this isn't even nearly the summit of this shit mountain that I've found. Oh my god. But one of the most interesting things about this, like what was often repeated by Miles Power, who was in the intro, is that she still reaffirms one of the problems with consuming the juice is you have to accept that pain is healing. Pain is healing, and even in this very video where she shows you how god-awful it is to drink this stuff, she says,
if you do find you're getting symptoms, it's because your body is trying to heal. Never ever run away from pain when it comes to this protocol, okay? This is when you have to welcome pain. Pain is your friend when you're using and doing my protocol. Okay? So pain is healing.
Perfect. Now, moving on from this, there's some other really interesting parts to Jilly Juice as well. If we're talking about the downsides of Jilly Juice, which obviously her trying to drink it and it doesn't look very tasty, or her talking about how you have to expect pain because it's gonna fucking hurt, there's also some other side effects to it too, but she can explain them all away. You see, Jilly Juice can affect your sex life. Oh yeah.
So now we're seeing some interesting, feedback from people that they aren't feeling super sexual. And because their mind is now so sharp and their body's on a trajectory of life, the body doesn't need to make copies of itself. It doesn't need to procreate.
And there's the explanation. You see, the whole thing about this is, Jillian believes that if you're on what she calls a death trajectory, which is you only have so much time to live, you're going to want to try and procreate as much as possible. It's a biological urge. But she believes that Jilly Juice can make you live forever. So it removes that fear, that death trajectory. You're now on a life trajectory. And if you're going to live forever, well, your whole compulsion to rut like pigs in the mud, to bump your uglies, to do the silly dance, is gone. So it's actually perfectly natural. The perfect state of being is to not even want to fuck, to not even want to have babies, because you don't need to. You have the Jilly Juice. You're gonna live forever!
But I know that my theory around reproduction is correct, because yeah, the girls that are the young girls right now that are showing their boobies on, showing their boobies and their butt and everything else, they are on a trajectory of death.
That's right. Thoughts are on a trajectory of death.
When you look at the girls that are on your Facebook that are showing all of their stuff, they, they probably are vaccinated, eating really bad food, probably have a few kids, okay?
Yo, you know that girl Sandra over there? Yeah, you know that girl with a couple of kids? She had a little bit of a hard life. She liked to jump on any old dick that'll just have her. Yeah, it's because she was vaccinated. That's right. Vaccines caused her to be a hoe. Brilliant, Jillian. Holy shit balls. This is, oh man. This is magnificent. You see, everybody knows that twerking is just it's a byproduct of being on the death trajectory.
So my husband finally is getting on board, and and I'm saying, hey, you're not going to see where I'm coming from regarding this because you're in it. You're right there in it. But I'm going to assure you that your sex drive is going to calm down at some point.
Wait. You're talking about your husband's sex drive? I don't know if I'm very comfortable with this. Like, you're assuring your husband that his sex drive is going to go down now that he's on board with the Jilly Juice. Furthermore, why are you telling random people on the internet about... Fuck it.
Because either he's gonna die, right, and screw himself to death to the grave, literally and figuratively, or he's gonna want to live and he's gonna have a totally different outlook. He's not gonna be chasing my tail 24/7. He's not gonna have sex on the brain 24/7. He's gonna have other things that he's gonna accomplish a lot more.
And he'll just stop bothering me with that pesky sex stuff. I guess. I'm still really not comfortable talking about this.
Just get to where you need to go. I mean, my husband still is, for me, I think he's awesome. He's cute. I think he's adorable. And yeah, I mean, he's definitely, fuckable, right?
Okay.
However, I don't think about it as much as he does. So I just want him to get on that level to where, he doesn't think about it all the time, where it's like, where I can hang out with him without him in the background going like, hey, you want to have sex? Hey, you want to have sex? I'm like,
Okay, I do want to say one more time, I'm really not comfortable talking about Jillian's relationship. I don't want to. But I feel like there's an important part here that I have to point out, because she's so indoctrinated into her own belief system about Jilly Juice. Maybe it's the Jilly Juice that killed her sex drive. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Who knows? But there's a point where she's effectively saying that she wants to chemically change her husband so he'll stop bothering her about being intimate. She wants him to be chemically changed. And that's the part that really messes with me. Otherwise, I wouldn't touch this with a goddamn 10-foot pole. No way. Like, I'm having a problem. I'm having a problem with this. And it's not just because this is wacky and we're just talking about somebody who is kind of nutty. No, it's not just that. I have to yet again remind people of what Jillian and her cult are all about. They're all about drinking this insanely dangerous drink and giving it to their kids and sometimes their animals. And then they also engage in an absolute ludicrous behavior where they start sharing pictures of each other's shit. You think just because, like, the Facebook group went down that they stopped doing it? Oh, no. Oh my God. If anybody out there should know exactly what is going on inside of her group, oh, it's me, baby. It's me. I know exactly what goes on inside of now her private group. Do you want to know? Do you think the posting of parasite poopy pictures has stopped? Oh, baby. Hold on to your butts.
I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea.
That's enough. Okay, so next up, I want to really talk about some of the more conspiracy-minded things that Jillian believes in, because, honestly, they're hilarious. So, check this out.
So I didn't even know what I was going to talk about today. I knew I was going to talk about something, and I've been seeing all of the news feed, everything comes through, and everyone's talking about September 11th, which, you know, of course, relative to which side you believe in, it's going to be something that's going to mean something to you.
Oh, just wait.
And then, of course, I'm seeing through my news feed all of the chemtrails stuff. You know, people talk about chemtrails.
Of course.
So we're seeing a lot of evidence of some severely mutated people, society, world. So I'm looking like, you know, September 11th. What the hell is September 11th?
It was where some terrorists slammed planes into buildings.
So then it was years later when I, you know, was listening to Alex Jones on Sirius Satellite, Infowars.
Oh, I see. Okay, so you were listening to Alex Jones. Okay, no, that totally makes sense. So you were listening to Alex Jones, and then what happened?
And I was just like, oh wow, you know, learned about like the vaccines, all the different conspiracies, and of course, there was the whole 9/11 was an inside job.
So the gay frog fetishist is the one who led you to believe that 9/11 was an inside job. Okay.
So, yeah, Alex Jones. So anyways, so I listened, and that's what then created my whole protocol.
Time out. What? What the fuck did you just say?
That's what then created my whole protocol.
Alex Jones created your protocol? Or are you saying like the breaking free of the Matrix, taking the red pill is the thing that created your protocol? Is that what you're saying? If so, my fucking God, thank you. Thank you, Jillian. Holy shit. Can you imagine a better gift to give to somebody like me than admitting that your bullshit, pseudoscience, alternative health hoo-ha all comes out of the conspiracy world, fueled partly by fucking Alex Jones? Thank you, Jillian. Holy shit. Fast
forward. So I started believing the whole conspiracy stuff because it was totally different than what I was, you know, believing. And then it made sense to me. And because I'm seeing all these different disconnects. Thing with Enron. I mean, what woke me up was the fact that Barack Obama and George Bush and all of the presidents, you know, that like Clinton and all that, they're the ones that's supposed to know everything, right? And oversee all the different agencies that were corrupt.
Let's break this down. Just real quick, Jillian is of the mind right now that there is overtly a global conspiracy, and this global conspiracy is largely based upon a wide-reaching corruption and obfuscation of the truth from the American, or if not the global population, by effectively what she's kind of walking around, the elite. And so because possibly that there was all of these different conspiracies that might be true, that you can't trust Barack Obama, can't trust George Bush, can't trust any of the people who are actually in charge. No. Instead, all these conspiracies are actually true. Thus, Jilly Juice must be true and 9/11 must be an inside job.
There had to be some kind of red flag that they purposely ignored, or they just made sure they didn't know about it. They turned their head in a different direction.
I'll give Jillian this. At least she's not claiming that they were the direct cause. That this wasn't a huge Obama-Bush conspiracy, that they just simply either allowed it to happen, but they weren't the hands guiding the puppets. I guess. Let's skip forward a little bit. Let's really hear like some fast-paced, crazy shit. This is what we're here for. This is what this video is about.
All right, so this is the world that we live in. And every single action that's out there is based upon your internal universe. So when the body is severely mutated, it needs to make copies of itself, hence reproduction, as well as sexual orientation, regardless of the outcome.
Ah, there we go. Another little clever skirting around the whole, you're only gay because you're mutated. Classy.
So severely mutated people will create mutated weather. Look at our weather. Our weather, with this flow coming in, with all these different hurricanes and droughts and flooding and all of this stuff, is based upon our society completely mutated.
So because people, through eating GMOs and having vaccines and otherwise various different mutating effects, are somehow inadvertently creating mutated weather, the whole reason that we have hurricanes, it's not because of pressure systems, tidal locking, gravitational forces, effect of the moon on the planet, or even the axial tilt. No, nothing about that. Pfft, astronomy, that's for nerds. It's because we're mutated. Of course!
Our leaders are completely mutated. Look at Bill Clinton. Look how aged and old he is. He was on a trajectory of death. Look what happened with Monica Lewinsky, what he did with her.
So because Bill Clinton is mutated, he got old, okay? And because he's mutated, he had an inappropriate relationship with, what was she, like an intern or something? Okay.
So severely mutated humans in our world create very severely mutated weather and foreign policy. Hence the chemtrails and 9/11.
So because people are mutated, that's why we have hurricanes and chemtrails and 9/11.
9/11 is much like my protocol. You have one experience, right? Whatever that is. And then you'll have two different perspectives. How do you know which one is true? Well, that's based upon the laws of the universe. Science. If you don't know the laws, you will believe all the stories.
Yeah, science. Okay. You wouldn't know science if it came up and slapped you in the face, all right? Let's skip ahead just a little bit. Right about here.
So those of you who are activists against the chemtrails, you need to get your internal universe completely balanced so you can talk intelligently about chemistry and science.
I was just about to say, like, Jillian advocating for people to think more critically and understand chemistry and science is the most batshit hilarious thing I've ever heard in my life.
And balancing forces. Because if you can take Viagra and make a guy's dick get hard, then you can completely make tornadoes and create hurricanes based upon putting two different forces together and making them clash.
Excusez-moi? Can you say that one more time?
Because if you can take Viagra and make a guy's dick get hard, then you can completely make tornadoes.
Okay. If you can make a man's dick hard with Viagra, you can make a tornado. Like a dick-nado.
When you're a chemtrail activist and you are pushing pills, powders, and supplements, that is a disconnect. You are still in the matrix talking doublespeak. So what really their focus is really just to create all of this chaos, but really do nothing about it in their own internal universe, because their whole claim to fame is, well, I would rather be all active but do nothing about what truly is going on. They've lost sight of what they truly believed in because the parasites and their fungus have taken over.
Okay, all right, fair. Chemtrail activists, their brains have been taken over by parasites. They're infected with the brain worms. I feel like maybe we are in agreement on that one.
Because in a lot of ways, that could be the conspiracy out there, is to get people so distracted by the external, they do nothing with the internal.
Oh, please, 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 hit me with it. I can feel it. I can feel it coming. Please, hit me with it.
So, yeah, it's going to take time for us to release the past and create a future. But September 11th is an inside your gut job.
Oh, baby, please, one more time for me, please.
September 11th is an inside your gut job.
Oh.
Because right now, this whole voting thing is not really a strategy. It's just more smoke and mirrors. I know it seems like Trump is great, and he may very well be very great, but he also needs to do the protocol.
You heard that, all those MAGA people out there? You gotta go and convince our commander-in-chief to drink the Jilly juice. Oh, yeah. Okay, but really, what exactly was 9/11? Let's get back to 9/11, Jillian. I really want to know.
The reason why it happened is because there's other things that are going on that needed to happen. Look at the outcome. We have TSA. So they created more jobs. Look at the TSA. Look at all these different measures, these different legislations, these different things put into place. We created more bureaucracy.
Okay, I see. So you think the 9/11 happened so that they could create more jobs for the TSA? Really?
So that's what's going on, is that they're creating stories. I mean, look at on television, Netflix. You know how many Netflix original series is based upon what happened in 9/11, what happened in Oklahoma, what happened with Katrina, and now we'll probably have Aunt Flo.
Aunt Flo? Aunt Flo is a euphemism for getting your period. What?
What happened in Thailand? All of these crazy natural disasters is creating a narrative, a storyline to then sell you a bunch of crap, because commercials are injected every 10 minutes. We're being manipulated.
Okay, we're being manipulated. Got it. Okay.
What is our future now? Is it about all of this manipulation and creating narratives so we can sell a story, or can we do something different? But I don't know what. But it's going to take each and every one of us to start planting seeds. That if my protocol is challenging and basically calling the system a liar, then my God, there's probably something to the 9/11 conspiracy stuff.
Wow. Wait, hang on. Slow your fucking roll there. That.
So now that we have to look at the laws of the universe, putting different chemicals together and seeing what happens. And then we look at, oh wow, what we can do with the chemtrails. I mean, if biotech can create elements and flesh and then create an immune response or create mutations or create a specific outcome like Viagra, erections, then obviously if we know how weather works, we can go and put specific elements in the universe to create specific weather patterns. But the only thing I could do at this point is drop seeds to the right people who can make a difference. And sometimes it's bearing a kid that isn't so mutated that's going to cause issues. Because you never know, one child that's born in our society that's on the protocol could be the next president. Could be the one that makes the major awesome decisions that's going to change our trajectory. You never know.
And there you go. Yet again, it comes down to the megalomaniac aspect of whole Jilly Juice and Jillian's belief system. What we need is a child born of the protocol, forged in the flames or soaked in the juices of lactobacillum, cabbage water and salt. But it's going to change the world. Don't you understand? Don't you understand? That's how everything happens. That's how the revolution begins. This is their plan, people. We need to have every mother on the Jilly Juice so that they can breed the new Messiah. The Juice Messiah. Jilly Christ. I got nothing. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I just got brain penetrated with dumb. Wow. Whew. Okay. I'm effectively calling it executive privilege on this one, and we're gonna call it good for now. That's it. That's it. We're done. Video done. Now this isn't the end. Oh no. I have at least one more video for you, and that one is not gonna be fun and lighthearted like this one. No, that one's gonna make you mad. Because it's nice to every now and then look at all the weird and crazy claims that Jillian can have. You look at how far her mind has gone down the rabbit hole of conspiracy, and that's great. That's fun. It's lighthearted. We get some laughs. But we can't get distracted, because what this woman pushes is dangerous. It is. It's dangerous. And because of that, next time we tackle Jillian, which hopefully won't be too long from now, we'll deal with some very, very troubling things. And you'll get mad. And you'll understand why I'm not letting this go. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope your family as well. From mine to yours. Take care, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Just as an aside, I'd like to thank Miles Power for filming the intro with me. He's amazing. He's my favorite YouTuber on the planet, and the reason why I got into YouTube to begin with. Also, I'd really like to thank Nick, aka Wizard of Cause, for helping me write the script for the intro. I'd like to thank everybody out there who's been helping me with extra info and material on Jillian's goings-on, because there's just so much to keep track of. You guys are rock stars, and without you, videos like this are not possible. So thank you so much. All right, we're good.